Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're just going to be playing with some makeup with a friend who's coming over in a few minutes. So make sure that you hit that like button to let me know that you like what we're doing. Make sure you hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss anything that I do in the future. And make sure you leave a comment down below to let me know that you like this kind of content. Let me know what you like about our faces, what you didn't like about our faces, what you want to see next, what you don't ever want to see again. I don't care. Leave it down in the comments. I'm in the comments all the time. I want to know your thoughts. I never introduce my guests at the beginning of the video because I'm too busy doing makeup. So Taylor will be coming over. I will call her Becky multiple times. It's an inside joke. It doesn't matter. Hope you guys really enjoy this video. I know I'm gonna have fun shooting it, and I'll see y'all when she gets here. So, you have foundation?
I do.
Awesome. What kind do you use?
I have the crappiest foundation in the world.
What?
Yeah, I hate it. I bought it and I was like, yay, I'll try something new. Yeah, just kidding, I don't like it. It's Covergirl Tru Matte.
I was wondering about those. I haven't actually tried it yet.
It goes on dewy, which I hate, and it's like not even close to full coverage. And it's streaky, and I don't like it.
Oh, that feels like it's got freaking sunscreen in it.
Yeah, like it's really
Wet as all. Oh.
It's bad.
Have you had any skin reactions, problems with it?
No, not to this one. I usually don't with foundation.
No.
But it's just finding my color is impossible. Because I have like the weirdest
you and me.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they'll come in and be like, hey, you need this one. It has like a yellow undertone. And I'm like, are you trying to make me look sick?
Yeah. Like, no.
Alrighty, so I'm gonna say do that one.
Okay.
Have you primed?
I have.
Awesome. I have not because I'm lazy. What did you try that one?
Yes.
What did you think?
So I used both of these ones.
Did they feel
I really
good?
like them. They're super like airy. They almost like disappear as soon as you touch your
right?
face.
Yeah. Like I don't know what it is about Smashbox, but I'm loving. I haven't picked up a primer that I don't like yet.
Yeah, like this. Yeah, I remember when I was younger and I had no idea what eyeshadow primer was or anything like that. And
We didn't have it.
No, it wasn't a thing.
Like people literally, they're like, well, why don't you blah blah blah? Why didn't you already know how to do that? I'm like, because I'm not a goddamn millennial, and this was back before we even had beauty blenders.
Exactly.
You had to use your goddamn hands.
Or your mother's shitty makeup sponge from 1984.
I still have wedges back there if you need any. I use those for the special effects stuff if I, you know, don't want to ruin my beauty blender, or hey, I need to apply some of this blood to your face. I need a sponge.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember putting eyeshadows on, and like I have really oily skin, but like only in the center of my face.
Me too, your ozone, right?
Yeah. And I would get those creases in my eyeshadow line, whatever you want to call it, the crease. Literally. And like the pigment just wouldn't be there, and like it would look like I went like this after I put my eyeshadow on, and like it was terrible. I hated it.
And that was like, it didn't seem to matter. I thought using a face primer was the same thing as an eyeshadow primer.
Or like, just using your foundation to like
apparently not.
No, not how it works.
I learned that the hard way, and I was like, oh man, you're telling me I bought like 19 different primers to be like, oh,
for no reason.
These aren't for your eyes at all.
Makes more sense.
And I find that anytime I do, you know, the stippling like you're supposed to, in my mind that's like taking off more oil out of my face because it's a sponge. I'm like, am I drying out my face more?
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, I don't know if it's true because you're supposed to wet your beauty blender, but whatever. It still just is unnatural for me. So as soon as Tati came out with this, I'm like, okay, must try. And the second I did, I was like, must keep.
Like, do you see how bad it is on my nose?
Oh yeah.
It's terrible. I hate it.
Yeah, it's not like
any more attention
crusty.
drawn to my nose.
Like, hey, Aaron's like, yeah, I have a new girlfriend. I'm like, oh, cool, who is she? And he literally just sent me a picture of you. I'm like, doesn't answer my question.
I need a
That's how Becky started. Yeah. Well, because like all of his girlfriends have been like Kate, Brittany, like generic. And I'm just like, holy shit, you got a blonde. Like, well, at least that's different. But is her name Becky? And he's like, no. Why? And I'm like,
she looks like
I don't know. She looks like a Becky, I guess. And he's like, what's that supposed to mean? I'm like, you look like an Aaron. She looked like a Becky. No rocket science applied here. Like, what's wrong with you? He's like, oh, okay. And he still never answered me. I literally had to text him a few days later going, yo, you didn't actually tell me your girlfriend's name. Yeah, he told me the whole history. Like, hey, our granddads used to work together on the railroad or something and yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, that does not answer my question. What's her fucking name? Oh, Taylor. Okay, doesn't matter. Calling her Becky from now on, because that's what she's been to me for the past week and a half.
Yep. Still Becky.
Yeah, like almost put it on there. You were doing it, so I was like, whatever you want to put on there, whatever. But I'm doing the name cards, and you're fucking Becky at the table, okay?
I was so happy when I showed up to sit down, and there was this little card on the seat.
Yeah,
it said Becky.
Becky. Yeah, this is where Becky goes. So I hadn't even like painted them or sanded them or anything, and it's now like what, a week or so before the wedding. I'm like, Mom, help! Yeah. I'm like, you need to get these doors done. I literally don't care how you do it anymore. Just do the fucking doors.
Yeah.
She's like, okay. And then she messages me like, oh hey, Becky's gonna be doing it, and I'm like, cool. I don't care.
As long as it gets done, I don't give a shit.
Pretty much, yeah. And she's like, well, like she has some experience from her wedding, and I'm like, did Aaron get married and I didn't know about it? Like, what? And she's like, oh yeah, here's her story, and I'm just like, oh, that sucks. Get her to do the doors and say thanks.
Yeah, it's a been there, done that situation.
Yeah, right?
There's this picture on the farm, like right in our living room, and it's literally your mom and dad next to like this cow. So they must be at like a cow show or
probably
something like that. And it literally looks like you and Aaron standing next to each other.
Yeah, it's creepy.
It's like insane.
It kind of bothers me how like close to our mom and dad that Aaron and I do look.
Creepy.
And some people are like, is Dean your brother? And then I go stand next to him like without Aaron, because Aaron has the nose. And Dean and I have a very similar nose and face shape. I think it's like the eye shape, hair, and all that other crap that makes me look like my mom. But then when you remove mom and dad and Aaron, Dean and I do look like siblings.
Really?
Yeah, because when I was in high school, a lot of people had no idea that Dean and I were siblings.
Okay.
But they knew that Aaron and I were siblings. But we don't look that much alike, I don't think. Like, I think Dean and I look more alike.
Yeah.
So they're like this one guy, he's like, oh, I don't see it. I just don't see it. So I was like, hang on. And Dean was like, I'm up in the bleachers and Dean's down in the gym doing something. I'm like, hang on. And I'm just like, hey Dean! Hey Dean! And I just stood next to him and I'm like, see? And Dean's looking at me like, what are you doing? Fucking crazy sister. Like, nah, it's not even a what are you doing anymore. It's just like my fucking crazy sister at this point. I'm just like, love you. But yeah, and then you can see him in the bleachers. He's like, I see it, I see it. And Dean's like, see what? And I'm just like, we look alike. And he's like, fuck! I'm like, no, I'm pretty. Think you're pretty. Okay, I'm gonna dust you. It's the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. It like looks kind of, but it's not. Like it looks like it has a pigment to it.
Right.
But it really doesn't. I just like it because it kind of gets rid of shine / streaks, pores, everything.
Yes, please.
Okay. So with your mirror,
oh my God,
take your brush just to see things. Hold it straight up against your nose, the side of your nose, and that's where your eyebrow should start.
Right.
So I always mark that right there, just to be like, that's where my eyebrow starts.
Right.
And then same thing, hold it against your nose,
angle it,
and angle it towards your temple, and wherever that touches, that's the tail.
Okay.
So I mark my tail where it should end. And then I just need to brush my brows up because they're quite nuts.
I could do that too. I need to get mine done.
Oh, I do too. There. And then you're going to look straight ahead, and this, not directly like in front of your pupil, but on the side of your color. Right on the edge of your color. Right. That's where your arch should start. So right there. I call them my sad brows. They're like, why? They look fine. And I'm like, no, because they make me look sad. You know, like,
when they almost like curve like up.
Yes, like, yes. And then somebody was like, oh, so you do, what's her name? Moulin Rouge, redheaded chick. Doesn't matter. If you look at her eyebrows in that movie, they go to here. Drives me up a wall. Yeah, oh my God. I'm like, okay, I get it. You want like a longer tail. You want a more extended lash or brow. It's like, you know, it frames your face a little bit. Yeah, but I mean, like, that's a bit much. I'm like, I'm a figure skater and that's a bit much.
You know it's bad.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, oh my God. If you've seen my figure skating video, you know it's bad.
The closest we did to something like that was like the Fire and Ice Festival.
Yeah.
And it was like Dancing with the Stars, except the stars would be like dads or just like guys in the community that you would never see on skates.
Of course. Because why would you?
Yeah.
To do this, I have to assume the makeup artist position.
Yes.
Break your back.
So I did a routine with my Uncle Mugger, who works.
Is that his real name?
No, it's Doug.
Damn! Oh, have him change it. That's great.
I know.
Mugger, is that at least a last name or just a nickname?
It's a nickname. Every single like relative in my family has a stupid nickname. So anyways, Mugger worked for the town, and he usually worked at the arena, or he'd like water the plants and stuff like that in Havelock.
Oh, Havelock. Okay.
So he
God,
would
I
always
probably
like
knew him.
do my skates up and stuff. Like he worked there forever.
Then yeah, I probably knew him.
And we had him do the routine with me anyways, and then we treated it like a competition almost.
Mm-hmm.
You could like vote, the audience would vote to who won.
Mm-hmm.
So his mom put like $400 in just for him, and like everyone else voted for him because he had been there for so long.
Oh my god.
So they just wanted to like do something special for him.
Do you call him Uncle Mugger?
Yes.
Aw, that's so cute. Did you ever skate with Kyle?
Yes, I always skated with Kyle.
Kyle, I only skated with for my diamond dances.
Really?
Kyle taught me can skate.
Oh.
And then his mom was my very first coach.
Kathy. Yep. She's still
And
my coach.
his sister, Christy,
Mhm.
babysat us. And I hung out with his other sister, Kelly. And we all went to skating competitions together because his mom was my coach and they were
They
competing.
didn't live very far from the farm either.
No, so you know where you're going into Camelford and you turn right at the place with all the fancy cars in the garage?
Yes.
They were down that street.
Right.
And she made my very first competition dress, like ever. I still have it. She had to put all the wire through the skirt because I didn't have a butt. So she did a 5-layer skirt and put wire all through it so it at least stood up.
Right. That's so cute.
So yeah, and that was when I skated to the Jungle Book. I know all the words and
The melody and oh my god.
I still know all the steps.
There's like a specific like couple of songs that you just have stuck in your head for the rest of your life as a figure skater because you hear them
over and over. Like the Paso, you'll never forget the Paso. Or the Killian, sorry.
Yeah, the Killian.
Like, it doesn't matter what age or skill level you're at. By the time you get to the Killian, you know the Killian because you've just been doing it with everybody else. It's like, as soon as the music comes on, the whole club stops, and you all do the Killian together.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't know why. And people are like, was this like a cult? And I'm like, pretty much. Yeah, that's what skating is. It's a cult.
I like it.
What do you think of that, bro?
She's so pretty.
Right?
Love
So
it.
see how I lifted more here? Like instead of pointing it here, you just point it here. So now you look kind of...
Like I'm raising my eyes. I would move on to eyeshadow.
Eyeshadow!
The fun part.
The fun part! Okay, you do your eyeshadow, I'll do my eyeshadow.
Okay.
I don't know what palette I really want to use. What do I want to use?
I'm so excited. I live for a matte moment.
Oh, you're gonna love that palette then.
So excited.
Ooh, did you prime your eyelids?
I did.
Lid. Yeah, and once you get it on your eye, you're like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Oops. I do have a color switch if you need it. 'Cause I don't like using a lot of brushes or to buy 9 of the same brush. Seriously, it's $45 for this motherfucker, but this is my favorite brush.
Oh my god.
So this is like a godsend. Don't buy this. It's $25. Get a hair bun.
Hair. Okay.
You know the things that you wrap
The
your hair around.
spongies things.
Yeah,
and
it's exactly the same as this. I literally put it on my wrist, and you just have to do this, and it takes like all your pigment off.
Oh,
So
I
you
get it.
can just switch.
I use my towel because I'm a broco.
You use your what?
A towel.
Oh, a towel. I do that too. That's why I have towels here.
Yeah.
They're clean. Do your thing on them.
Yeah, bad. Well, thank God I do the laundry because if Aaron saw the state of his towels, he'd fucking kill me.
What have you done?
I feel like I have really like wrinkly eyelids. Whenever I'm like dragging my brush across, like it's like
Mine does that too. See, watch. It just.
yeah, like it just was so weird.
I know it's gross. It's because we're not 15 anymore. But don't hold your mirror here. Hold it down here so that you naturally have to look down.
Right. That's what I do with my mascara. When
Yeah.
I put it on, I'll like
Yeah.
look at it like this.
That's what I had to learn how to do after I got all the work done on my face. Because I was like, oh shit, I can't actually raise my eyebrows anymore, but I don't want to like pull up on them because it ruins your foundation and your skin. So you see that one little crease right there? That's the only part of my eyebrow I can raise. Right there. I can't. Oh, I'm getting my frowny back.
For pain?
It got rid of all my headaches.
Right.
I used to have headaches all the time, even after I got rid of this, just because I naturally frowned all the time, like my thinking resting bitch face or whatever you want to call it.
Yep. Can relate.
Yep. So I actually took another friend with me, and she got hers done, and she was like, oh my god, my headaches are gone. And she's like, what a lifesaver, because she's a nurse and she'll be working like 16-hour shifts.
Yep.
And she's like, and I have a migraine. I'm like,
I hate when I get fallout on my face with like a really dark color.
oh, true. Sometimes, like, if I know I'm gonna do a dark color, I just do my eyes
First. Foundation later.
Yeah.
Yeah. Silly move too.
Or at least I just leave it. I'm just like, fine, I'm gonna have fallout, clean it up with a makeup thing, reapply your foundation if you need to. That's why I normally don't powder till the very end, because if you need to reapply your foundation over powder, you look like a cake.
Yep. Yeah, I wanted to steal that palette for a second.
Mm-hmm. Was that good?
Because there's, what's it called? Diet Cola.
Mm-hmm.
Dying to try it.
Oh, you haven't tried that one yet?
No, I've never held this palette until today.
Oh, I thought you had that one.
No, I couldn't get it.
Oh.
I could only get the...
I think they, oh, this is a dirty mirror. I think they just restocked.
Yeah, I heard about that.
It had been a while and everybody was like, hey, I need my makeup fix.
I just applied for an online course at Fleming, so I cannot spend any of my money on anything. Yeah, so like my first...
correct forms. Oh shit, oh, we've stopped.
My first course is called Medical Terminology.
Ugh.
So I was like,
No,
yay!
no, not for Kelly. Do you know what I say when I go to the doctor? I'm sick.
Help me.
Help me. What's wrong with you? I don't know. Hurt here.
Yeah, fix it.
Fix it. Figure skater. Don't use words.
I'm only doing like a little bit of mascara, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, whichever you want. We can go nuts.
Because I want those lashes. I'm terrible at putting fake eyelashes on my face.
Oh yeah, that just came natural to me. I'm like,
I can't do it. Anyway. Like, they're okay if I use this telescopic mascara by LOreal.
I used to use that guy all the time.
I love it.
And then I switched to this guy.
Which is that?
Does the exact same thing, but a little bit fuller. It's the Lash Paradise one.
Ooh.
What color are you?
With this thing?
Yeah.
Blackest black. Yeah, I always just get the darkest.
Take that guy home.
Thank you.
Do you stick it in your armpit? Before you put your, like while you're doing your makeup, have your mascara in your armpit, warm it up. Yeah, it kind of like makes everything kind of melt and go on nicer. And then before you actually take it out, it pulls all the clumps to the side, so that when you actually pull it out, it's just a nice.
Ooh, that's a nice big brush too.
Right?
I like how fluffy it is. That's so fun. I hate people that like.
That dries it out!
I know.
What are you doing? And it's screwing up your wand.
I hate it.
Do you contour?
I don't know how.
Oh, okay. Do you have the same issue as me? Like when when people do a fish face, it doesn't do anything? Blow a kiss. There they are.
My teeth lines? They're not existing. I'm chubby now?
No, it's just the shape of my jaw, the shape of our jawline. We have more of a square jaw. Yeah. So when you try and do the fish face, it just doesn't, nothing happens. But when you blow a kiss and smile a little bit, there they are.
Wait, oh my god, for figure skating? It's like a streak of blush from here to here.
Oh yeah, they use that shit like contour. It was bad.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Okay, so,
teach me your way.
You really only need to do it to find it. So like blow a kiss. There you go. And they're right there, and then you can relax. And just boop, boop, boop.
See, I've never been able to do this.
And like I push up. You never want your contour to go down. It'll make your face saggy.
Right. Because like since I've gained weight, my face is like changed shape completely.
Yes, I've noted, like, I don't really have to contour anymore because I already have those lines.
But predominant cheekbones.
Yes, but I do a bit. So
I don't have that anymore. I'm working on it.
Working on it, getting there. And I'm gonna use this blush on you because that's good for your skin tone. And I'm gonna go in with a clean end.
Okay.
And then same thing, just kind of where your brow bone is.
Right.
This one for a highlight.
It's almost like on top of the blush.
Yeah.
In the upper portion.
Yeah, you like want everything to blend into each other instead of having like 3 lines. So you have like your blush contour or blush highlight here. You can bring your blush a little bit or highlight a little bit closer to your eye, and then your contours here. And now that everything's on there all together, I go back with the clean end and just kind of smoothing it all out and ta-da.
Yay! How do I look a drag queen?
Right? I don't know how to do the James Charles.
Yep, can't do it.
But I can click. That's all I got.
Call a horse.
So you know what? We're gonna be, since we aren't men and we can be. Oh, do you ever set your brows?
Set my brows. No.
No.
What the hell is that?
Pretty much brow gel that's not brow gel.
Okay.
That one is actually, that's just the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Boost and Set Volumizing Brow Mascara.
I had no idea that brow setting was a thing.
I didn't either, but like honestly, my brow hairs, I don't have a lot, but they're really long.
Okay.
So every now and then, like if I sleep on my side, every now and then I'll have one that's just like perma down, and I'm like, get up there, and it just won't. And I saw that stuff, and I'm like, sick. But then it also darkens your product a little bit more. I find it actually helps the product stay on your brow, especially because it's your brow. You sweat, you wipe, you sweat, you wipe. You'll still be there.
I'm gonna smack your eyebrows off.
Pretty much. So, alright, let's do a bit of eyeliner just along your lashes.
Okay.
Just to conceal the band a bit.
Right. I don't know how you'd be able to do this to yourself on a moving bus.
Literally, you just find your lashes and push up onto them. We're back! I mean, normal sounds.
We've got the eye feathers put on the face.
Eye feathers on the face. What did we use? We used Hello Beauty Jamir. Be Fashion Be You. Wispies. I mean, that's literally all they give you.
Remember that commercial in the 90s where it was like, why be you when you could be me?
Because there's already a you. I want to be me! Slash, you suck! So you say you overline a little bit?
A little bit.
A little bit?
Mostly on my upper lip because I actually do have a lower lip.
Me too. I've always not minded my lower lip. It's always had a nice pout to it. My upper lip literally looks like
It's just not there.
It's not there. I look like a mummy.
Oh god.
Who's like, you know, started to dry out already. I'm already getting crusty. Right there. Don't need that guy. Your lips are actually pretty good. I normally start with a cupid's bow just to get that shape.
Get her in.
Focus here. Oh, she's so pretty.
I never know where to look when people do my lips.
I just kind of like make a good color.
Oh, she's very like coppery.
Yeah, we're gonna put this guy over top afterwards to bring it down a bit. And yeah, when you apply stuff with a brush instead of the actual lip thing, it can feel drier. There we go. Now
That feels better.
right? Look better too without the bam! I just find that metallic gives it a bit of a pop through the matte. I don't know what to call this.
Yeah.
The boring color.
I like it.
So that she has on pretty. Oh, look at that, so pretty. I like your brows though.
Yeah. I'm digging it.
Is that the color you normally do for your brow?
It like usually I go
Just so you
darker,
know.
but this looks a lot better.
You got me on my knees. Isn't she gorgeous? little Becky,
makeups.
little Becky over here. explain later. But yeah, little Becky over here, my brother's girlfriend. We're gonna keep this one because, you know, she doesn't look like a horse and she's blonde. I mean, Erin, your girlfriends were all wonderful. We liked every single one of them. No, we didn't. So yeah, if you like her look, let me know down in the comments. I'll tell you everything that she used down there. If you like my look, which is like something that I do every freaking day, don't even mention it. Because I'm pretty sure I did it last week as well. Either way, Becky, we're gonna try and get her back up here another time now that she's learned some little tips. I have a nervous tick, but she learned some tips.
Some tips and tricks.
Tips and tricks. I haven't even been drinking today. No drugs, no alcohol, just like, you know, me being, I can't say blonde, she's right here, me being a ginger. But yeah, she learned some little tips and tricks that we're gonna put her to the test next time. Yes.
I'm a professional.
I want to see some updated contour.
Yeah.
Do you have contour at home?
Cut them cheeks. No,
What?
I don't. I have like my bronzer thing that I use. I gotta go shopping. I don't want to talk.
You're on a budget. There you go.
Smashbox.
So yeah, next time you come up, we're gonna have to do like, ooh, a special effects something.
That'd be fun.
What kind of special effects you want to do?
You should turn me into like a dead mermaid.
Yes. I've done like a pretty mermaid. I've done a hooked mermaid. Done.
Right.
Now I need to do a dead one.
Yes.
Like a decaying.
Yeah. Decrepit.
Decrepit. Yeah.
Fish.
I'm gonna give you gills. Like I'm gonna make you an actual fish.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't use this one anymore.
Really?
Yeah. Just take this one home. Cause it's like not expensive. I can just go get another one.
Maybe it's me.
Maybe it's maybe.
Maybe buy me.
I hated that commercial so much. Covergirl, Maybeline. Those were like the two big.
Annoying commercials.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
really remember a lot of other, you know, like MAC, Sephora, and NYX. Like they didn't have Sephora back then, but or did they? And I was just from Peterborough, and we didn't have
Didn't
one.
know about it.
I guess. Yeah. Fuck you, Sephora, and ignoring us small town bitches.
Rude.
Anyway, gotta get this one back to her man, my brother.
And my puppy.
And the puppy, that's the most important part. Like, screw guys, we need the puppy. My puppy's a little upset. I had to lock her out of the room because I have a guest over and she's very needy, but she'll be fine. I'll give her a pig's ear in an hour and she'll be like, I forgive all.
Perfect.
Perfect. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. It was just us playing with makeup, her learning a few tricks, and playing with some stuff that I haven't even used yet. Like, I haven't used any of that sparkle
Really?
yet.
I love it.
Like, I've put it on other people, but I haven't used it yet because I am scared of sparkle. Skating has ruined sparkles for me.
PTSD.
It has, because like it's not like we used eye stuff, we used craft stuff, and
Yeah.
when that gets in your eye, don't rub it, it's bad for your eye.
You'll
but,
like scratch your cornea.
and then I just naturally have dry eyes. Like when I skated, my eyes would get so dry, I actually had to have drops, but they weren't drops,
Right.
it was gel. So my mom had to hold my eye open and gel, and the heat of your body makes it melt over.
Oh my god.
So that's how dry my eyes were, but you can't do that with fake lashes and all that shit already on.
Right.
So now I just have like drier than a popcorn fart eyes with glitter just stuck to them, and it's like, don't scratch. You're like, then don't blink either, because like,
Yeah, don't use craft glue on your eye holes.
no, if I hear about you using craft glue, I'll find you.
It's
I'll
bad.
find you somehow. And I'll rip your eyes out so you can never do it again. Alrighty guys, thanks so much for watching. It'll all be down in the description. We had fun. Hope you had fun. If you didn't, too bad. We did. Have a good one, guys.